We welcome you back into the Pioneer postgame. Tusculum knocks off Emory and Henry 84-72, joined by Pioneer coach JT Burton. I missed it, I'm sorry, becoming the third winningest coach in school history, passing Jim Boone in the game Saturday against Limestone. Now needs just 2 more wins to become the second winningest coach here at Tusculum University. So to get to this victory, it's our first back-to-back wins of the year, which is, amazing. And talk with Jackson, I said, it's a short scout because we just saw them 2 weeks ago. And he's like, well, nothing changes in the game plan. And I felt like the game plan was great today. It was a good matchup. Again, Jackson on Leftwich or KJ on Leftwich or whoever took him. But I felt like limiting Cade Looney and limiting Gabe Brown, they combined for 14 tonight. I felt like that was a great job by your bigs inside. Yeah, we did a really good job. That was our main focus. You try to take them out of the offense because they do a really good job of running their sets. And if you let those guys have open shots, they're going to make them. And I thought we did an unbelievable job of taking them out of their initial set of what they wanted to do. And the guys, our biggest thing is I try to focus on us a lot. Yeah. And the biggest thing that I was telling them, you have to contest shots. You have to be there on the catch, and you got to communicate and watch for the back doors. And I thought we did a really good job of that. Well, I think what you and the staff are doing more is learning this group. It's almost as if you're relearning how to coach in a way. And I think you guys have done an unbelievable job in just adapting to what you have out there and then putting guys in a position to be successful. And I look at Bryce, and I think, well, you're putting him in a chance to be successful. Ojasipe, who hasn't been on the floor very much for us the last couple of games. We see when he gets a double-double tonight because, number one, he's taking care of business on the defensive end, and then he's finishing at the offensive end. Yeah, Akeem is coming. It's gradual. I told you, this team, I kind of had an idea of us, how we was going to start off slow. Yeah. And I told you it's kind of reverse. We're doing things now that you should be doing in December, which ain't a bad thing. No. In November. Yeah. When you're doing things like that and guys are coming in like Akeem, now he's kind of, it took me a while to adjust. Akeem has taught me a lot. He's from another country. He opened my eyes on some things with him because he was a 3-star player coming out of high school. Yeah. And me and him sat down and we talked, and big shout out to Kelby because his guy who takes care of him here kind of helped me understand him instead of going crazy on him and knowing his personality. You talk about change. Brian, I've had to change everything that I've done for the last 15 years. You have to. And that's a testament to my assistants, and we all sit down, we talk, and with Akeem, and he's changed as well and listened to me, and he's kind of getting comfortable and to trust me and my staff, and it's helped. And it's shown. And Travis is the same way. I've just seen a maturity in those guys. That's what I see in a lot of that. It helps when you make shots, and really, for us to get off to the start. We haven't had that. We talked about last game. Yes. We'll hit the first shot, miss the next 6. Yes. But today we were very consistent, and our offense kept us afloat. And really, we kind of let the gas off a little bit there late. They had a big reason for that. Jacob Dar had a big game and kind of shot them back into it. But the consistency today offensively was great. Yes. We put a big old huge emphasis on, and we played on the road at Wingate. They shot 38. They made more free throws than we made field goals. Okay. Yeah. But we started driving the ball, and so what we done as a staff is implemented as a segment in our practice. You got to execute, but you cannot take any threes. Everything has got to be taken to the basket, and I think we've gotten a little bit comfortable of driving the ball, playing on 2 feet, and we've made some adjustments on our individual instruction as well. Yeah. Just try to put guys in places to be successful. So that's helped. It's been a long, grueling, grind me out, figure me out type deal for all of us, and that's why we celebrate wins and get this one, man, right here was huge. Connor gets his 5th 20-point game. It was quiet. It was really quiet to me. I looked down at halftime. I didn't realize, he had 16 and a half. And so 8 of 13, just consistent. He had a couple of bad shots, but he's taking all the shots in rhythm, and he's not forcing bad shots. And I think sometimes he'll try to do that. I haven't seen us forcing bad shots. We shared the basketball. We had a high number of assists. 32 made buckets, 20 assists, and people were taking good shots.
Yeah, and that's that's those guys going into practice and carrying the practice plan to the floor, because we couldn't continue to take bad shots. We couldn't continue to turn the ball over. 12 turnovers or less is our goal. Yeah. The last 2 games, we've had 22 turnovers, okay? And we have more assists than turnovers. We got 20 assists. I think it's probably the first time all year.
You're probably right.
But it's just the guys being patient with the ball. Guys, driving the ball to the win and to the rim and sharing the basketball and making open shots. Because I've told you one thing about this team: even when people wrote us off, we was not winning. These guys still got in this gym on their own every single day, and it's now beginning to pay off, and that's why today was huge.
That's what I love about this team. I think this team has grown leaps and bounds. Well, have a good challenge Saturday. Catawba comes in here. This team playing pretty good basketball. We get a chance to see Justin Mitchell.
Yes.
And he gets a chance to come back home. And we're going to be challenged in every way athletically, I think, in the game Saturday.
It's going to be fast. It's going to be fast-paced. They're going to press. They're going to press off miss and made baskets. They're going to get up and down. But, we've seen it all.
Yeah, I know.
We have seen it all early. And I think we'll be prepared for it. The only thing that scares me is playing Thursday, Saturday.
Yeah.
You're limited, so we're going to have to really scale it back tomorrow and really get guys to understand that, Saturday is going to be one for the ages as far as the track meet and getting up and down. But, it's all about us, Brian.
Yeah.
I don't worry about nobody else. I don't care what we scout. And we do it, but everything is about us and how we, approach the game and how we, bring it every single day to practice and the game. And I think we'll be okay, man.
That's a great win. Great win.
Yes, how we needed that
great
bad.
Win. That's a big win. You're taking care of the home. That's what you want to do.
Hakeem had a 20-20, a double rather.
First,
and I know you want to cut it off, but we shot 53% from the field, 47% from the three-point line, 52% from the free throw line, but down late. You made some subs, and we held them to 26% from the three-point line. Yeah. That's huge, man.
Well, a second straight game over 50% from the field. So, you see this, and we're not falling in love with the three-pointer, and I'm in love with that.
We're shooting 40%. We go look at it. At 4 of these last 2 games, we're shooting 40% from the field and 9.9 assists a game. You ain't winning too many games like that, so we'll be okay, man. We got a long way to go, though. One at a time.
How you take care of the electric grid, you keep that heat down, okay?
Oh, that heat is on full blast at that house. Carla and Fancy and Lucky, they try to freeze me to death, but I keep a heater right in my face. You can ask Mr. Dom over on the side. He knows my office is 100 degrees, man. And it's supposed to be ice, right? Yes. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, well, I won't do nothing.
I walked by the office one day last week, and I went, oh, that's warm.
Yeah, it's really warm.
Yeah. Good win.
Thank you, man.
Stuff.
Appreciate you, buddy.
He's JT Burton. We'll wrap it all up when we come back. Your final score was Tusculum 84, Emory and Henry 72. This is Pioneer Basketball, driven by Gateway Ford Nissan on the Pioneer Sports Network.